Hi Sagittarius, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of March 14th to the 20th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. And I do want to remind you, as always, this is general for the week. So simply take what resonates and do not stress over what doesn't. As well, I want to thank you in advance for your likes, your comments, and your subscriptions to this channel if you haven't done so already, okay? To book a personal reading with myself, the options are down below. Just reach out via email, which that email is also down below, and I'll definitely get that started for you, okay? And remember to stick with me to the very end of the reading to get an answer to your own yes or no question. So just think of it along the way as we proceed, okay? They're saying, why so proper? Why so proper, okay? The overall message I channeled from Spirit to speak upon your week, the heat of the moment, the heat of the moment. And the song that Spirit chose to speak upon your week on shuffle, Dreamer by Axwell, Ingrosso, okay, Dreamer. I love this song. I'll leave it down below for you to listen to or look up the lyrics. Utilize however you wish to, all right? And interestingly enough, I was getting ready to begin your reading, and body-wise, my temperature, I started to burn up, to heat up, like I'm still kind of hot. I should have taken the sweatshirt off, but it just feels like it's relevant to your reading somehow, as we do have the heat of the moment as your overall message. But we're going to begin by pulling a couple messages from the Elemental Oracle deck. And then we'll further speak upon your week with the, sorry, they're giving me the wrong deck, the Mystic Mondays deck. You're saying not everybody's like you. Keep that in mind this week. Okay, not surprised, but also for Sag. We're going with 2. All right, we have home earth coming out before we speak upon the second one. A level of magic taking an underlining focus, as well as cleansing. I need to cleanse oneself energy-wise or just from what you've been through. Potentially cleansing your mind, right, from certain chaotic or unnecessary stressful thoughts, or just needing to be one with the magic of the week. They're saying of the day as well. I need to live in the moment, to be in the heat of the moment, okay? To be wrapped up in what feels magical, okay? I know they already came out, but I'm now getting a manifestation vibe from this with the hands. You desire control and it's yours for the taking, but how much of it do you really need at this time? You being pushed to recognize, this has come out in all 3 fire signs. And I just said in Aries that all 3 were getting a reminder this week that they are a fire sign, okay? Be aware of your energy levels. I feel like you could be a little bit shaky. I'm going to call this the Sag card in this deck, the wildness electricity card. You are the wild card of all 12 signs. I feel like not all of you love that, but it's just a fact. You're a free spirit, okay? Unexpected is your middle name, okay? Even though you do like to plan and have stability. But we have home earth, a huge focus on comfort this week, in the midst of being a bit of a wild card, doing your own thing and just taking charge in a lot of ways, showing people how it's done, needing to ground oneself. You could have moments in the week where you were just not having it and you were just turning the other cheek and just saying, I am not dealing with that. I feel like that's actually a good choice in some cases, or one particular one where you could just potentially escalate an issue or bring up something you might regret. Okay, we'll just put it that way. And I feel like there is a level of you needing to listen to what people have to say, and maybe not respond, okay? Take that how you wish. I feel like some of you may not love that, but there's a little bit of a stubborn vibe coming from you this week, but a need to focus on your home life and that making that or recognizing that that is your sanctuary, okay? A need to wrap oneself up with nature if Mother Nature allows it. Depth, lake, okay? We have 2 earth-bound sort of cards here. There's a focus on an earth sign or 2 of which in your life that are very essential for your future, that you care about deeply. Key wording, deeply, with the depth card. There's a level of depth that comes from what you're saying throughout the week. You feeling very proper and very wordy, very wise. Once again, I mean, that always comes through in your readings, but you just feeling the need to sort of come off intelligent for whatever reason. Or you're just overthinking things to the point where you're not just going with the flow as much as you could be. I feel as if I'm sort of instructing you on how to be, but just take it in the best light. There's a focus on you dreaming with that song, dreaming of and fantasizing of a better life for oneself or where you want to travel. You will better understand this week as to why certain people in your life or a specific somebody desires more than some other people in your life, right? Need for patience this week, to say the very least. Somebody, if not you, will come off a bit icy, okay? Interesting, you will need to, with the ice card as well, cool yourself down if your temperatures do change like mine did before I began this reading. You could either be getting hot flashes if that's the stage of life you're in. They're saying as a woman, but if you just find that spiritually you're being heated up, because that happens to me occasionally, just cool oneself down. Don't get all frustrated, okay? Temperance card, here you are, feeling like yourself in a lot of ways, or being pushed to recognize or remember who you truly are, what your sign entails as a Sag. A need to have patience once again, a need to reminisce on, this comes through as a swing, reminisce when it comes to your childhood, how you came to be where you are, right? The positives, the negatives. I feel like there's one moment or several that you're going to think about, or maybe even speak about with somebody. Could be a family member, potentially. It doesn't bring up a positive memory from your childhood. Just take a deep breath and recognize there's a depth to why this is coming up. There's a reasoning. There's something to learn to gain. We have the Star card and the Devil. I need to keep that hope alive, all right? I feel like you're expecting the worst, or just wanting people to succeed so badly, or for yourself to succeed so badly that it just makes you a bit nervous. It makes you a bit on edge, or you just, there's a need to not compare the past to the future. Your nerves are connecting to the future in a lot of ways. And you may be feeling as if somebody in your life is a bit secretive, even if they're very honest about a lot of other things. There's a level of mystery that you're being pushed to exude at this time, as you overthink, as you overwork, as you feel like a busy body. That could be, okay, I'm now getting, if I'm seeing somebody vacuum, you could be doing tasks like that around the house, given we have the Home card, just to keep busy or to distract oneself, or when you were given a moment by the universe or by spirit to just sit still, to enjoy oneself, to rest, to heal. And you may be heated up temperature-wise to get you away from it, okay? So again, don't allow that to frustrate you. Just Spirit's weird way of, or sorry, not weird, interesting way or different way of trying to help you, okay? Take it with a grain of salt, all right? Yeah, just your nerves will teach you something this week as well. With the Two of Swords, you will find that you are very concerned about the future, your loved ones' futures as well, feeling a bit guarded at certain points and needing to recognize that you need to keep the hope alive on all accounts, period, or bring it back. To have patience with the progression of things, as people, places, and situations are constantly changing, and you need to sort of release the need for control over a lot of which, right? Release that beautiful Sagittarian grip and just go with the flow. Let it go, let it flow once again, okay? And with the Death card, it just feels like you're a bit depleted. You may be thinking about certain endings that need to come to be moving forward, especially one big one in your own individual situation, and that is pushing you to overthink or pushing you to remember how overworked you truly are. Breathe, Sag, breathe. It's a week where you maybe are stripping away the ability to heal when you're gifted several opportunities to do so. Feeling a bit anxious or a bit on edge, and that's coming through for a reason. Desiring a passionate, simplistic, fresh start in a lot of ways, and you deserve it. But it's certain heated moments throughout the week that teach you a lot about yourself, where you potentially need to step back and adjust your perspective, or just ease one's feisty mind. Remembering you are a fire sign, for the better or for the worse, right? I'm a Leo, so I totally get it. You know, there's a pro and a con to every element. But anyways, you just need to at times, once again, hang from your tree of wisdom and experience and ask yourself, how do I proceed with this conversation, this situation, and better it, right? Or just ease the energy and end in a peaceful manner, as I do feel like you have a level of confidence you're exuding, but emotional, okay? Very in touch with your masculine side and not wanting to sort of cope with those emotions as much as you probably should. Be one with, this came up in Aries too, the slow moments, the slow progression of things, that it just feels inevitable and just true to your situation at this time, okay? Bear with me as we push to show the 10 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, and the Tower card. All right, a little bit of conflict in your mind or potentially in your external reality, but something that can't come to an end just yet and is meant to. It's a positive Tower moment in the future, is leaving you feeling a bit heavy. Don't add to it, okay? But all the meanwhile, you're reminded that things are moving in the right direction for you. Just have patience once again. You do represent it. Bear with me. You may be dealing with a noisy situation in one way, shape, or form. Don't add to it. For Sag. Okay, you're getting a no. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing week, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Sag.